Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. New sort of series starting today. Every Mondays we're going to do Under the Radar. Now, this is a series that I'm asking you guys at home to get involved, guys, in the Discord. Links down to the Discord below. So if you have any future suggestions based on sort of like the type of players that I'm after, get in the Discord and recommend players in there for me to take a look at. I also like to know how each player is doing in your save, so I may ask for screenshots, etc. So an opportunity for you to get involved. Now, I wanted to do sort of like a player profile each week, but I didn't want to go down the route of Wonder Kids like pretty much every other channel is doing. Me, myself, I'm not really a Wonder Kid buyer. I don't often open up databases so I can get Wonder Kids from Africa and Asia and stuff like that. I just play the game a little bit more naturally, and yes, I am partial to occasional Wonder Kid, but if you haven't got 4 or 5 years to get your 16-year-old Brazilian through the ranks and at a stage where he's going to be useful to you, this is what this save is about. So each week we're focusing on players now. The rule is they must be over 22. That is the only rule that I'm doing. They're going to be variant amounts of value. I'm not saying you're going to pick up a 5-star 22-year-old that's worth 40k. That's not going to happen. The first one today is going to cost you in and around anything between sort of like a loan deal up to about 15 or 16 million, depending on how he's treated by his club during the first season. Alright guys, let's get into it. Smash a like on today's video for me, muchly appreciated. It's a new start of a sort of like a new series. Let me know if you have used the big man in any of your saves. I've used today's under the radar player in my FM20 save. It was probably my favourite player of FM20. I used him to my advantage. I'm going to show you how to do that, and then I'm going to show you some examples of I've simmed 3 other club seasons where I've put him in the Premier League just to see how he gets on. And yeah, let's get into today's under the radar. Alright boys, so here he is, Vedat Muriqi, Kosovan, currently at Lazio now. This is my Lazio beta saver. I used him sparingly, to be honest, and it was a bit of a regret how he came into the side. I ended up playing him because I had a bad injury to Immobile, and it's turned out that he's actually been more than useful and scored, as you can see, 18 goals in 24 games, 12 goals in 16 starts. And if you look at him as a player, he's an absolute monster. If you want to play I've seen a lot of people playing sort of like 4-2-4s and 4-4-2s with 2 strikers. This man is ideal. If you've got a bagsman next to him and an advanced forward who's maybe a bit pacey, can finish, this man will help you nowhere. Not only with assists, I think, but with goals. If either you're getting your fullbacks forward or you're getting plenty of crosses in the box, this man will do you the business. He is 6'4", he's only 27, he starts the save at 26, he's just turned 27, so you've got a good number of years with him. You've got maybe a player that'll do your job for 4 or 5 years at least. Attribute-wise, absolutely tremendous. 6'4", 18 strength, stamina 15, balance, jumping reach 17 for a 6'4" with heading of 16, finishing 15, work rate 17, teamwork, determination, concentration, bravery, aggression. Basically, he is going to be a nightmare for any defender in the game. Now, from what I've seen in the game, he's generally quite neglected. I got my guys in the Discord to drop me some screenshots of how he's got on, and I'll quickly post a few up now so you can see. He's only kind of done well in one of them. He's moved clubs, decent value, but I think the issue is with Vedat Muriqi, you've got to play to his strengths. So with me at Fenerbahce last year, we had 2 very aggressive wing backs. We played 3 up front. He played on the right or the left of the 3 as a target man, and he was exploiting the fullbacks with crosses into the box because of his size and shape. Often fullbacks are sort of like under 6 foot. Maybe as small as even 5'7", 5'8". He was exploiting their lack of height, physical ability, and he was scoring goal after goal after goal for us. So if you play to his strength, this boy will be tremendous. I do like to play with 2 up front. I do like to play quite direct. I like to have wingers in games. I like to see plenty of crosses coming in the box. If you put that together with Muriqi, he will score you goals. Now, the only issue is in the game, he starts at Lazio. He's just signed for Lazio. At the start of the game, he's just signed. So you're not going to get him the first season. There's a sniff you might get him in January, depending on how much he's been used by Lazio. But I think in the summer, quite easily you'll get him as a loan deal, or I've seen him go for as little as 5.25 million. I've seen him go for sort of like in and around his valuation of 16 million. So yeah, you'll have to wait a season, but if you're already in the game and you're already maybe a season or two in, then this guy will be, if he's still at Lazio, this guy you've got to sign. I've been using him in this tactic. This was the beta tactic that I did with my beta series with Lazio. As you can see, we had a pretty good season. We finished 4th. We won the Italian Cup, so no, not a bad season. He was back up to Immobile. We weren't playing with wingers. I wanted to do something a little bit different. You know me, people that follow the series, I like to play with 3 at the back and wing back. So as a lone man, even playing as a pressing forward, he's managed to score a decent number of goals. As I said, 12 in the league in 16 starts, 18 in all competitions. For a backup player is not bad. So what I'm going to do now, I've done 3 simulations. I've put myself as manager of Liverpool, West Ham and Burnley. Mainly because I wanted to see, with the amount of crosses Liverpool kind of put into the box, I wanted to see how well he would do in the middle of a 3. I thought he would maybe suit Liverpool's style of play to an extent where they're kind of lacking that big centre forward. That's been evident over the last couple of weeks. I thought, by the amount of balls Robertson and Trent put in the box, surely you would love a player like Marucci to get on the end of it. So I put myself in there. I put myself as West Ham manager as well, because I thought they're in desperate need as a striker to sort of like play in probably rotation with Antonio. He's now that they've sold Haller, I thought that would be another option. David Moyes likes a big man. And then I've just gone Burnley because it's 4-4-2 and I wanted to see how we'd get on playing up there with someone else. Now, I put myself as manager, I've picked a team, and then I've also set a tactic suitable to what the team should and could play. I've not downloaded a nap tactic or anything like that to make it sort of like overpowered, because I thought that was unrealistic. I've tried to keep it as realistic as possible for you and not essentially maximise what Marucci could do, but to give you a more realistic feel of how the big man does. Right, let's jump in. We're going to go to Liverpool first and we'll see how we have done with him at the Reds. Alright guys, so season over for Liverpool. As you can see, they finished 3rd in the Premier League, beaten by Manchester United quite comfortably. They're 88 points of Manchester United. How have they done? I haven't been sacked, so I haven't done that bad. Knocked out the 3rd bound by West Brom, knocked out, won the Charity Shield, got knocked out in the semi-final to Manchester United. As you can see, he's done quite well. He's scored 5 goals in the Champions League. The tactic that we've gone with is kind of similar to what Liverpool playing. It was a plug-in gegenpress, by the way. I haven't changed. I don't believe I changed any of the things in here. It was just basically a preset tactic that I've let go. There he is. I said it. I went on holiday for the year, made sure that he played the majority of games, and he has scored 27 goals in 53 games. Obviously, with me going on holiday, I've not been able to maybe rotate him and rest him as much as what we should. He's played a lot of games there, 12 in the Champions League, but he scored 21 goals for Liverpool in the Premier League. I don't think that is a bad return. 21 in the league, 27 altogether. He scored 8 international goals for Kosovo, scored 5 in the Champions League. XG of 24, he's got a few pens. Into the Premier League stats for the year, he's finished 2nd leading goal scorer to Dominic Calvert-Lewin, who has had an absolute worldie of a season. Never seen him actually score that many before in the first season. He's also had the most number of shots, which I didn't expect, but I suppose, look, Mohamed Salah and Mane are all in there creating a significant number of chances. I'm hoping that's a lot of that is from crosses in the box. And then the other one that I was quite surprised at is assists. 11 assists he's contributed to Liverpool this season in the Premier League. 4th highest in the league, just behind Mohamed Salah. So, we're not talking 5-star world-class players here, but what we're talking is players that are going to have a decent value to you. Him, at around a loan deal, anything between sort of like 5 million and 16.5 million, he's going to do a job for you regardless of who you are. Right, next one, we're going to have a look at Burnley. Right, okay, we're back. As you can see, I'm without a job, so my holiday manager actually got sacked. But what we did was instead of just finish it and restarting it, I thought I'd just carry it on to the end of the season. We did a 4-4-2, quite a Burnley-style tactic, which obviously didn't do us very well at all because we finished well bottom and I got sacked. Ivic, who was the manager at Watford, has come in and he's playing Marucci now up front by himself. Marucci has scored 12 league goals, so obviously not as high return, but not bad for a team that finished bottom. I think if I was in charge of the club once again, you'd expect me to get a few more goals out of him because we'd obviously try and maximise and tweak things as the season went on. So not a bad return for the big man. He said 12 goals, only 1 assist this time. Only 1 assist, but he's been in a Burnley side that has struggled. He's valued at 26 million. He is wanted by Everton, so obviously Everton think that he can be of use to them. And then the final one that we did was with West Ham. We finished the season with West Ham. We haven't had a great season. As I said, I've kind of just plugged in a tactic. We went for this, a 4-2-2-1, with him playing as a target man by himself. I thought wingers, Yarmolenko and Antonio would probably feed him, and he scored 15 goals in all competitions, 13 in a team that have sort of like finished, how many points above relegation? 6 points above relegation, so not a good season from West Ham, but a decent season nonetheless. If you can get this guy for under £10 million, valued now at 29 million, you're either going to be, if you can have him, you may be able to make some money on him. But I think as a striker and as a 2, if I go back to my Lazio save, I wish I'd maybe just gone with a 4-2-4 and played him and Immobile with the player of quality of Immobile up there. You need someone to do the dirty work, the flick-ons, the working hard, the holding off defenders. This man is your man. Alright guys, so that is it. The first one in the bag, Vedat Marucci. Let me know down in the comments if you are thinking about using him. Would he fit into your tactic? If you have used him or you've come across something he's saved, go check out your save, see how he's doing. Jump in the Discord, links down below. And there's a channel all set up for players under the radar. Go and check it out. And then you can let me know how he is done. As I said, I'm trying to sign him in my Fiorentina live stream save. I think he's going to be awesome. We play with 2 strikers up front, and I would love him to be the man flicking it on for Pedro, my young Brazilian. So there he is, Vedat Marucci. Get in the Discord. Links down to that below. Let me know if there's any players you would like to check out. Any players that go around for decent value across Europe, across the world, that are generally in everybody's save. Don't be telling me about a Syrian international who's playing in their country and he's worth 25k, because majority of people won't have uploaded them countries, them nations. Let's keep it basic. And hope you've enjoyed it. Thank you very much for watching. Take care. Stay safe. See you later.